What a streak the markets have been on. And that better than expected non-farm payrolls report for April really propelling the market as it eased recession fears. S&P now on its longest winning streak in 20 years and now 9 straight days of gains. The S&Ps have now recovered all of the losses since the beginning of April, and all 3 major averages on pace for their second winning week in a row. S&P up over 2% this week, the Dow up about 2.5%, NASDAQ over 2.5%. And that move today, as I just mentioned, was after that payrolls report. And the April payrolls grew by 177,000. That was above the 133 estimate, down from 228,000 last month, but much better than many had feared. Unemployment rate standing at 4.2%. And this came after the news earlier today that China said it's evaluating the possibility of starting trade negotiations. Have to also mention the last of the big earnings reports this week, Amazon and Apple. Apple down over 4%, Amazon near flat at the end of the day today. ES options, yesterday was very, very busy, over 1.3 million contracts traded and very large call volume today. In today's expiring 5,700 and 57 and a quarter calls. Looking out to Monday's expiration, huge opening volume in the 6,000 and 6,100 calls. Yes, almost 400 handles out of the money. And ES implied volatility has dropped from a peak of near 60 just 3 weeks ago to the mid-teens for next week. Also yesterday, we saw a rising call volume again in the E-mini Russell. And Bitcoin has continued its climb, topping 98,000 earlier today, and that certainly could have been on the China negotiations news. Overall, in Bitcoin, very low volatility.